Hi, David at Tai Chi Studio. I just thought a lot of people have trouble standing up doing exercises, and that's no reason why you can't do a little bit of exercise to loosen your body up and hydrate the joints. So this is a little sitting down routine that we do sometimes for people who can't stand for very long. It's just basically nice to make you nice and loose, and it's a good one just to do, just to loosen yourself up. Okay, so we're going to start off with our neck, and we're just going to drop the chin to the chest and rotate the head round, breathing in on the way up, out on the way down. Making sure you're only moving the head and not the body and the shoulders. Okay, so if you find there's a point where you start to move your shoulders, just stop it there, so you make a smaller circle with the head. Okay. Do about 5 reps and then go around the other way. Okay, so now if you've got neck problems and you can't do this rolling, because you will get cracking and crunching, but you don't want pain. So if you really get painful, what you can do is you can just turn the head to the right, back to the centre, you go the other side, back to the centre. Okay. Just loosens up the neck muscles and the vertebrae at the top of the neck. Then we're going to do some shoulder rolling. Okay, so just roll the shoulders up and back. Up and back. Breathe in on the way up, out on the way down. I'm going to do about 5 reps each time, but when you're doing it yourself, you can do as many as you like. Okay. Then you go back and up, forward and down. And then you're just going to bring your hands up, clasp the fingers, push up, and then, no one wants to see my belly, do they? Push up, and just lean over to the side. Back up to the top. Over to the side. Back to the top. Try and feel a nice stretch on the side that's going down. So a nice stretch up the side. And then up, and finding a nice stretch on the other side. This also helps to lubricate the vertebrae. Now once again, people might have a bit of trouble getting this position, so what you can do, you can just relax, leaning over to the side. Breathing in, leaning over to the side. Make sure your back isn't leaning against the back of the chair, okay? Because otherwise you restrict your movement. So sort of sit forward on the chair. Sitting up. Then we're going to open and close the spine all together. So we're going to sort of come up, breathing in, lean back a bit. Breathe out, we make a fist and just come in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. You can pull in the stomach a little bit if you like, and that will also help your large intestines. And then we're just going to work on just loosening our waist a little bit. So for this, we're just going to push and turn. Okay, make sure you get a nice, you might find that you might be surprised at how little movement you've got in your waist. Okay. Another way of doing it is by putting the hands together and just turning, keeping the hands on that centre line there. The good thing about this is if you're sitting down, you have to turn the waist. If you do it standing up, sometimes you start to move the hips and it defeats the object really. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is tap our stomach 36 points on the side of the leg here. So it's about, put the hand on the knee and just under the little finger. You'll find a little depression. Okay, and we're just going to make a fist and just tap. There's a very strong point, this one. It's very good for lots and lots of things. Good for your immune system. Very good if you're out walking, which I don't know if you're walking, but and you get tired, you can just tap these points. So just tap about 36 times. Do as many as you like. Okay, and then we're going to do our ankles. So just going to hold the knee, come up, and just rotate the ankle. Nice big rotation. Go around the other way. That's it. And then we're going to stretch push the heel out, and then point the toes. Right, so you push the heel out, point the toes. Stretch, stretch, point. Okay, then we're going to do the other side. So we come up, and again, rotate the ankle. And the other side. Stretch and point. Stretch, push the heel, point the toes. Push the heel, point the toes. Push the heel, point the toes. Okay, and then just sit nice and easy. Some nice deep breaths. Okay, so that's a nice little routine. If for some reason you can't do standing up, it might just be you're a bit incapacitated at the moment, okay, or it might be more long term. But whether way you do it, they're nice exercises just to loosen up the body. Okay, so enjoy those, and I'll see you later, chaps. Cheers.